Hey, does something smell in here? It smells like
Team
Monday
Spirit.
cheese.
If you guys weren't down here, I'd be all nature boy right now. So
Thanks for putting clothes on.
Yeah. I'm about to blow that out because people are going to be on feet finding. But okay, hold on.
there you go. $14.99. I don't know. My best friend actually got propositioned to sell feet pictures.
Whatever.
That's a thing.
Are we going to start the video?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No. Welcome back.
We're back, and it's 4th of July, so happy 4th of July, all y'all.
Yes, to you
And,
too.
Dude, I remember 4th of July when I was younger, and we would just go to the store, like the Target, and just get a bunch of fireworks, like little ones, and just like make a huge, just like makeshift like bomb and just light it, and just it would just, and then also you like shoot the Roman candles at each other, or like just, it was so fun. Like, yeah, what did y'all do? Like, what was like?
On the 4th?
Yeah, on the 4th.
About the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then what did y'all do?
Give an example of you shooting fireworks at each other, having a good time.
Who said that? We didn't do that. That's
Y'all
more your guys'.
Y'all were definitely dumber than we are.
Okay.
Whoa. Time out. Disclaimer.
Dude, I watched Interstellar, bro.
I watched Interstellar.
But McConaughey has done more for my education than a teacher
Hollywood
ever
is
could.
always-
You are kids, y'all did some pretty dumb things.
So first of all,
And we don't?
Yeah, we're talking summertime, right?
Well, yeah, what it was a weekend.
So summertime weekend, we would be. I'd wake up in the morning. We'd watch like cartoons. We didn't wake our parents up, by the way. We'd get up, watch cartoons like He-Man, G.I. Joe. We'd fight. I'd have to beat up my brother, your uncle.
Yeah.
Usually, and then someone would come out and then, tell me to not beat up, your uncle.
Yeah.
And because we'd be fighting usually over like which cartoons to watch. Because again, if you missed a cartoon episode, it's not like you had another chance
or
to
you can
like.
record it.
Yeah, right. You just he'd like to watch Smurfs, and like I didn't want to watch Smurfs, and so it was like.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was more of a My Little Pony.
Yeah. When My Little Pony came on, I wanted to watch My Little Pony.
Big hot thing for him.
And
I have a question, though. Like, what time did you wake up in the morning? Because I know I wake up pretty late.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
on the weekend?
early.
On weekends,
Really?
I
When y'all were
definitely.
young?
Yeah, because we
Early.
wanted to get started. You got to remember, our dynamic was a lot different. We played outside.
So you wanted more daylight.
Well, yeah, we were just so excited. Like,
to wake up.
I can't see being excited to
not
get
now.
up to
Yes.
check my Twitter feed or whatever it is
TikTok.
now. TikTok. That's
Well,
it.
it's just like such a thing. You just scrolling onto. You just like.
Yeah, that's-
No.
That is kind of
Yeah.
sad that you bring that up. I don't want to get too much into this, but like, people usually wake up now and then they just go straight to their phone. Like, okay, what's
Yeah.
Back then, just
You didn't have anything to do,
Yeah.
so you were
Yeah.
you
Y'all
woke up early to watch the cartoons. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, you all get to. You don't have to deal with cell phones, and when you're a kid, all you want to do is hang out with your friends, and being able to go to like the mall when it's prime, and being able to actually hang out with your friends. Because now when you go hang out with your friends, it's a bunch of guys either playing video games or sitting around on their phones talking about what's going on. Or doing something stupid. Now, it's one of those three.
Well, that was a good point that he made. The mall. That's something you
mall.
guys don't really
not at all.
do like we did. The mall was a big deal.
Yep.
Like all the things that were a big deal when we were younger aren't a big deal anymore.
Yeah.
The mall, the bowling alley was huge because at first, you guys, even arcades, you guys aren't. It's not as big of a thing as it was.
Yep.
The skating.
I've seen those. I don't see any of those.
What did they call it? Skating
rinks?
Yeah, skating rink.
Those were huge. That's what you did on Saturday night. You were either at the bowling alley, the mall, or a skating rink.
Yeah.
And you couldn't wait to do the speed skating. And then they would slow it down, and they would the young girl might skate over to you and be like, "Will you skate with me?" And they'd play a slow song, and you'd be like, "Nah, I'm waiting for the next speed skating round. I'm gonna go get some pizza or something."
But,
Well, it's summertime.
Knee football.
So do you guys still? Because this was big. And I'm assuming it was big, a little further.
North.
Yeah, were water parks in the
I
summertime.
do love water
Not as
parks.
much. I don't remember going to any water parks really. I just went to the pool a lot, but I mean, water parks, no, not really.
Like that was a big exciting thing.
Yeah.
Like it always seemed like everything was more exciting then. Like, oh, we're gonna go to the water park. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't I don't know. It just seemed like we had a lot more like excitement.
Yeah.
So it was a big deal. Now, I mean, it's just like I don't ever hear you guys saying we're going to Carowinds or to Cedar Point or any of the big amusement parks or water parks.
I would
or
like to
anything.
go because I do love amusement parks.
You could
and
go.
I love water. I mean, it's fun.
You like a lot of kid things? I'm joking. They're fun.
roller coasters are fun.
They are fun. I like.
You know what we could do? We could take a field trip
To
back
Carowinds.
to the home country
No, I'm down.
and go to
Cedar
Cedar Point.
I would be down for Cedar Point.
Back to your point about like people are excited to go places. I swear, like people think it's like a drag, like to go places now. Like it's a drag to go to the pool. You're like, oh, I don't want to go to the pool. I'd rather just like sit inside. Like you ask your friend.
Oh, so
like-
you mean they're lazy?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
no,
Like you ask your
exactly.
friend, like, oh, let's go like do something, and then it's like, they don't want to. I'm like, why not? They're like, I'd rather just play video games. I'm like, that's lame.
Brain rot.
I know, literally.
Yeah.
What you know about?
But like, speaking of 4th of July, though, I'm gonna be at the beach 4th
I will
of July.
also be at the
I know,
beach
me and
for-
him.
Cool.
How long?
for a week, and then
Same.
my birthday, and then a day,
Oh, wow.
For a whole week.
Cool.
a week and a
That'd
day.
be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a good time.
Yeah.
So we won't see you for a week?
Yeah, you get a week off of us.
Yeah.
All right.
And y'all get a week off of us, but don't miss us too much.
I would go to the beach, but I'm going to take that as a vacation. Then I'll go to the beach some other time. So I'll get 2
2 weeks,
vacations.
okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Whatever. But
Yeah, we won't miss y'all. So
Good. The feeling's mutual.
Yeah.
You bring up going to the beach.
Yes.
That made me
That's
start
been so
thinking because
fun.
I want to test you guys out if you'll
All right.
just amuse me for a minute.
Yeah.
So let's say you were stranded
Okay.
on a deserted island
okay,
and you could only bring 2 things.
2,
Yeah, 2. I mean, I'm not
Can I
going to.
bring
You can bring 40 things.
3
I mean, what's that?
things. I
No,
think is
2
fair.
things.
Okay, 2 things.
Why you always got
Survivor.
to contradict me, man? Life never changes.
Saying I always carry 3 things:
You always carry 3 things. All right,
wallet,
test
keys,
real quick. What do you have?
my phone, and I put my wallet and keys in my bag.
Okay, so you don't have 3 things. You
do.
have 1 thing.
I
Do you
do.
get to take your wallet with you to the deserted
I
island?
always keep.
Okay, he's giving us his. He's
No, that's not mine. But
all right. So why don't we start with you guys,
Alright.
and then
3 things.
your dad
two
and I
things, two
will
things.
tell you what we would take.
Alright.
Okay.
One at a time, please.
Oh gosh, I would say my first instinct's just a boat because I feel like it would just be fun, even if I'm not even getting away from anything. Like, so even if I just have to stay, I feel like a boat would be kind of cool to just go around the island a little bit, just do the thing. And then,
I mean, I would agree with you, but
are we trying to survive?
You're stranded.
Oh, we're trying to survive. I thought we were just like, you can't get out.
Well, I feel like that's survival.
Okay, then I'll bring a boat and gasoline.
No,
get out.
You can't leave.
Okay, then I'm gonna have a good time.
You're going to be there for a month.
I'm gonna bring
You're
a
stranded
boat.
for a month.
boat and booze.
Yeah. Why not?
Because you're gonna
A
die
boat.
eventually.
A boat and food. Boat and some food.
That's sort of what I expected.
Boat and some
Answer.
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's is closed.
Oh, dang it.
No, there's an
Okay.
island Zaxby's just for one
Yeah.
limited time.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, or an airplane. A water
Oh my God.
airplane.
Okay.
Like you know how to fly it.
If I had to
could
get
fly
out,
it.
You.
If we were on together, I could
put
fly
in
it.
the video of Tanner flying.
I
the-
think
Oh, yeah, put it in
you
the-
guys are not grasping the concept of
yeah.
survival.
Okay,
I
okay,
flew a
then
plane.
what would
What,
y'all
no,
do?
let,
Okay.
let's hear from TC. Let's hear. This is
Okay.
going to be great.
If I
Oh gosh.
if I was to bring 2 items,
A comb.
No,
He needs one.
he doesn't have that in the regular world. He's not going to have it in survival mode.
I would bring.
Deodorant.
Well, what do I need?
No, he doesn't use that either.
What do I need that would just satisfy me?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out.
Satisfied.
A lot.
Okay.
Fishing line.
Okay, I like that.
Fishing line.
I like that.
Just a line.
No,
Not a
no,
fishing
no.
rod with everything
Well,
with it.
no. Line and a hook, and that's what I need. I'll take
Okay,
that.
okay. I'm going to, because that actually makes some sense, I'm gonna let that count as a one thing. Like we'll call it a fit. To John's
Fishing
point,
hook.
you get to take a fishing rod,
Yeah.
which will include said
Fishing
rod, said line, and hook.
Yeah, so I'll take a fishing rod, and then
What else?
and then I'd probably take.
I know. Oh,
Can you
Dang
put
it. I just thought
the
of-
Can you put that Jeopardy music
Yeah,
in here
I
while we're?
I have one. I have one that I would have
A
brought.
water
actually.
purification kit.
That's what I was gonna.
Oh.
I was gonna do like a straw. What do they call it? A life
I would
straw.
take a water
And then
purification.
That's
kit.
not a
Purifies
bad,
the water.
bad idea.
That and a fishing rod.
Yeah, that's smart. That's
Wow.
actually that's really good.
So
And if I had a third, it would be a knife,
Okay.
Or like a machete or something.
machete,
Yeah.
something. But I don't have a third.
Or a
so
gun.
those are my
or
twos.
bring a gun. Yeah.
But I can make, if I can make
True.
I can make something out of wood. So
When was the last-
get a stick,
When was the
start
la-
sharpening it.
I know, but like, you're not gonna catch even a rabbit, bro. I don't think you could.
Dude, you underestimate, bro. If I
No,
we already talked about how you would.
Yeah, I know.
You can get
But
rabbits and squirrels.
that was actually pretty smart, actually. I like.
because I'll eat fish.
I was
and-
going more of the fun route and just like, who cares? And then you were going just like, I need to survive.
Well, I'm just saying, like water. If I'm gonna sit on that island, I at least want my water to taste somewhat
Yeah,
decent.
true.
I don't want it to taste like fish pee.
I'm gonna be on my boat. I'm gonna be on my boat just.
Hey, I got you with the water though.
Okay.
I'm always. I stay.
Okay,
I
what-
never dry. So.
What would y'all bring on this island?
well, we'll let
Okay.
Coach.
I
go
like
first.
I would have gotten. I was guessing fishing line, and
Fishing line
He
again.
doesn't want the fishing rod.
Yeah,
I like the water purification thing. Yes, you need
two
water.
different things though.
I know that's it.
That's what you would
That's
think?
what I'd want to be able to catch fish, and I'd want to be able to some way to drink
Lame.
water.
I guess it's like last one standing. I'm guessing. You can't get off, but it's last one standing. So who can survive the longest?
Yeah, I'd
I'd be
take
having
that.
fun though.
I'd make. Well, you'd have fun while I'm throwing spears made of wood at you. Just throwing
On
them
my
at you.
boat.
At your
Whoa, whoa!
I'm just-
Wait, do that motion again. The other one.
No.
Wait. Okay.
Fucking spears at you is what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
Lord
well,
of the Flies. This is
Yeah,
what would happen
exactly.
here.
I know the
Pretty
book. I
quick.
read the book. Okay.
Within a week.
Or I'll just throw my fishing rod at you. I'll just
It-
hook you and then
It would be the shortest novel ever. Team Johnny versus Team TC. That would last
We
about
died
we die
a day.
Yeah, we think about it.
What I imagine when TC goes to an island is, what's that movie? That guy that draws on the basketball, and he
Castaway?
talks to him.
Castaway?
Yeah, that's what TC is gonna do.
It's a volleyball, but yes.
Drawing the coconut.
It's a volleyball.
Okay.
Okay, what do you?
I didn't say there were any coconuts on this
Oh,
island.
there. Well, then okay.
Why does everybody assume every island has coconuts on it?
Will there
Palm
be
trees.
livestock there?
Palm trees and coconut trees are two different
Livestock.
things.
Will there be animals on the said island? Will there be the wild pigs like there are on said
Yes.
islands?
Yeah. You
Oh,
have.
dude, if there's pigs, dude, I'm fine, bro. I make bacon all day.
I would take not a fishing rod. I would take netting.
Net. Yeah.
Oh, like a
Because if
throw
there
net.
are small varmints or animals on the island, you could create a snare with the same net if you wanted to change it up. I love fish, so
Yeah.
I'd be good. And I'd also take a
Or you can just
double-sided hatchet, one for building shelter and the other side for small work, like scaling fish and doing that kind of thing.
I like
Water, I can desalinate water. You can do that with sand and
that. Yeah, and you can
How
just boil. You can boil it.
Oh,
use the sun, sand, and you filter it. And,
That's true.
It's easy enough to do. So that's what I would do.
okay. Well, to wrap it up, dad advice, anybody?
Yeah,
Chris.
when we were talking earlier about, kind of being in that culture where it's instant gratification,
Yeah.
I would take it one level back. I would say, let's start with your past. Don't let your past define you. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has problems. Everybody has done things that they wish they could change. Don't let that define you. Move past it. Move forward. But also, while you're in the present, don't just focus on right now and getting things instantly. Think things through, plan a little bit, and don't live in the past, and Don't look for instant gratification.
I agree. But there's also something to be said about people that, I feel like there's some people that look too far in the future and they get worried.
And don't live in today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call those people picture takers.
Why is that?
Because they're too busy worried about having that memory for later instead of making the memory now
Yeah.
and living.
But
You
I mean,
could've-
it's good to make a plan. You definitely need a plan. But I feel like if you get worried about something that you can't even tangibly change, like not right away, but like just then don't worry about it. Like if it's someone else's problem and you're like, oh, I hope they don't do this, I hope they don't do that. We can't change it because they're doing it. You know, so
I agree with that 100%. I think your dad said that somewhere back in one of the past episodes about not kind of said don't sweat the small things.
yeah,
Right?
I agree.
It's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy 4th.
Yeah, happy 4th. You guys go to
Be
the water
safe.
park or something.
Yeah, be safe. That should have been the advice for 4th of July.
Yeah,
Not
we'll
advice.
see you when you get back.